So, MDR1, what is that? You can find more information on our dogs, our puppies, all of this on our website at longhornpuppies.com. You can also find us on all the socials under Longhorn Kennels. I'm Julie, and I have had dogs a long time, been breeding a long time, and I wanted to talk to you about MDR1 because a lot of people don't understand it. It's a little bit of a misunderstood gene anyways, and we're finding out a lot more about it, but here's the basic breakdown. Typically a dog, any dog, pick a dog, they would get a drug, whether that's a heartworm medication, anesthesia, whatever it is, they would get it, it would go through the blood to brain barrier, get processed, and get sent back out. In these dogs that have this mutated MDR1 gene, which by the way, it's a dominant gene, so even one copy is a problem. Don't think that you need two copies to make it a problem. And what happens is when the dog gets this drug, it goes through the blood to brain barrier, but it gets stuck. These dogs lack an amino acid that would allow it back out, so the drug stays. Well, let's say your dog can handle anesthesia for 43 minutes, but on minute 44, that was that dog's threshold for neurotoxicity for that particular drug. Every dog is going to have a different threshold for every drug out there. And so here's the drugs that we're talking about. Heartworm medications, a lot of them. Antidiarrheals, anti-cancers, anesthesia. There is a long list. Flea and tick. It's extensive, and it changes all the time as they keep finding new drugs. So the bottom line is, one gene alone is bad. Two is terrible. And people say, well, why does that pertain to me? Well, a couple of reasons. I have a lot of clients who have dogs that, might live on a farm. I had a lady call me one time, and they were hiking. There was a horse on the trail in front of them, and her dog ran up and ate horse poop like they do, rolled in it, all the things, and within just minutes, her dog was dead. Apparently, she caught back up. That horse had just had dewormer. So I had a friend call me, similar situation. They lived on a ranch. Their dog went neurotoxic very quick from eating poop. But let's just say, you don't have that. You live in the city. Well, your dog is still going to need to be spayed, neutered. Your dog is going to still need its teeth cleaned. What if there's an emergency surgery? What if you just don't know the status on your dog? If you're buying a dog from me, all of my dogs are clear. It's not going to matter what pairing you get from me, they're still going to be clear. Different breeders work with the gene different ways. Some of them say, well, I don't know, you could test, whatever. I don't know. For me, it's a no-go, and we don't involve our dogs in that gene. So that is how we handle it, and that is how MDR1 works. Thanks, y'all.